welcome back. I know y'all are all so excited to be doing your flipped classroom videos again, but you know, we got to get back in the swing of things. We have a few more lessons to do before we finish up the semester, and the good news for that is that we are halfway through with, I believe we're actually a little bit over halfway through with the algebra curriculum, and our EOC is in the beginning of May. So we are moving and grooving. Okay, so tonight it's going to be over systems of inequalities. So anytime you jump from system of equations or anything from equations to inequalities, they're basically the same, except for we have that greater than, less than sign, and then also we have, we know from the last time we did inequalities when we graphed them, there's some different things that we do for shading. Below the line if it's less than, and above the line if it's greater than. Remember the solid line if it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, and the dotted line or the dashed line if it's just greater than or less than. Okay, so those are just some things we want to remember about inequalities. But other than that, it's not that difficult. So we're just going to start with these two equations. We have this equation, and we have this guy, this equation. Okay, so we're going to start by just graphing the line. So y is less than or equal to 4 minus 2x. Well, we just need to know what our m is. Our m is negative 2, and our b is 4. Okay, so now we can graph this line. It crosses at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is a negative 2 slope. So we're going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 and over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. Okay. And now I can draw that line. Okay. That's the first line. And the second one, which just, there's no b, so it actually crosses the y-axis in at 0 because there's no plus or minus anything. But we do know that our m is 2 and our b is 0. Okay, there's no b. So we're going to go up 2 and over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 and over 1. Okay, so now I can draw that line. And now you see there's a nice, pretty point where they cross. See that right there? But when we're talking about inequalities, we have to actually shade in some things, okay? Because if you remember, let's look at this first line here, or this pink line. The first line was less than or equal to. So we're just looking at just the pink line. Okay, just the pink line. We're going to shade in everything to the bottom of it because it was less than or equal to. Remember, everything on the below the line is less than. You shade that in. Okay, now let's look at the other line. Greater than or equal to, so it's a good thing that it was equal to on both those. We drew a solid line. It's greater than, so we're going to shade everything on top of the blue line. Okay, so everything that they have in common is the part where they're both shaded. Okay, so that's all we do to answer this. We just show where the overlap is right there, and that's it. Okay? Alright, so look at number 2. These are going to be a horizontal and a vertical line. So, on this one, x is less than 3. Your m is undefined. And your b is 3. Oh, your b is 0. It doesn't cross the y-axis. Okay? So let's see if we can draw that. It's just less than. There's no equal to sign, so it's going to be just a vertical undefined line on 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's dotted. It's not solid. Alright. And it's less than, so over here is all the less than side, the negative side. Okay? And then y equals less than, y is less than or equal to 6. Okay? So your m is 0, there's no slope, but your y, your b, where it crosses the y, is 6. So there's no slope, it's going to be a horizontal line, it crosses at 6. And it's a horizontal line, and it's a solid line because of this equal to sign here. And it's less than, so you're going to shade everything under it. So a solution to the system of equations is everything here that's in the middle here. Everything that's shaded, that both are shaded in, that's your answer. Okay? Alright, look at number 3. We're going to do number 3. Number 3, we do not have this in y equals form. So we're going to put that in y equals form by moving the 2x to the other side. And we get y is less than -1 plus 2x, or 2x minus 1. So let's go ahead and graph that. Crosses at -1 and has a slope of 2 over 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Alright. Oh man, I should have dotted this line. This is supposed to be dotted. Did not pay attention before I drew that. It's just a less than sign. So it is less than, so we're going to shade everything under it. Okay. Everything under it. I'm going to shade it with my highlighter so you can see it better. Then this one we're going to put in you know what? I just realized something, guys. Did anybody catch my mistake? What did I do wrong here? When I moved this 2x over, what did I do? I added it instead of subtracting it. So my m should actually be a negative 2x. I drew a positive line. I should have done crossing at -1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. And my line would have looked like this, dotted line like this. So I just really messed that up. I messed it up. Okay, so yeah, sometimes we make mistakes, right? It's okay. I do it too. The important part is that we catch them. And look, we still have that dotted line there that I didn't get. It's dotted. So now, don't look at the yellow or the orange. Gosh. It's everything over here. Everything over here. Not the orange. So it's -2x. Okay. Now, y is greater than 3 minus 2x. Minus 2x. Okay? So what do you notice here? Your slopes are the same. They're both -2. So the slopes are going to be the same. So do you think they're going to actually cross? Is there going to be a point of intersection? No. They're going to be parallel lines. But let's go ahead and plot that. I'm going to do it in purple. Okay. So that's a +3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do down 2 over 1. down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. Okay? And then I'm going to draw my line like so. It's dotted. Again, missed that too. Okay? Be careful. And then it's going to be greater than. So now, I'm going to do that in green. It's everything on the greater than side. So there's really no area that they overlap. It would be this little white part in between. They don't overlap. You have the yellow is this equation, and the green is this equation. So they don't overlap. So we're going to say here that they are parallel lines. No overlap. Okay? We're going to skip number 4. Let's go to the next page. Okay, we're going to do number 7. We're going to skip to number 7 since it's a little bit different. So for 7 and 8, write a system for each graph. Okay, so we have 2 lines here. We have this line and we have this line. So we can write an equation for both of those lines. Let's do the orange one first. The orange one first. Let's see here. It crosses, the B is at 2, and the M is, so the B is 2, and the M is 1, 2, negative 2 over 2. So it's a negative 1. Okay, so we could say y, and then it's just going to be y is, it's greater than because they shaded things on top of it, but not equal to because it's dotted. Y is greater than negative 1x, or just negative x, plus 2. And that's your first equation. Now the second line here. Sorry if you couldn't see that. Now we're going to see if we can figure out the equation for the second line. This one's just a horizontal line, so we know our slope is 0, and the B crosses at 3. So it looks like we just have y is less than, because it's below, everything below equals less than or equal to, because it's a solid line, 3. There is no x, and there's no slope. Okay? And then the last one, we'll quickly do here. The last one, I'll color code again. Let's do this one is green. And this one is orange. Let's do orange first. Okay. What is the B? The B is right here. That is at 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. And the M is 1, 2. Let's go from this point. A rise of 2 and a run of 1, 2, 3. 2 over 3. Okay. So now we can do y, and it's shaded on top, so it's going to be greater than or equal to, because it's solid, 2/3 x minus 4. And then on this one, the green, it has, it is just going to be a vertical line, so it's just going to be x is greater than, because it's on the positive side, and it crosses at 1, 2, 3. 3. And it's not greater than or equal to because it's a dotted line. So that's how you do this. Alright? Okay. If you need to go back and look at this again and do it slower, then you are more than welcome to do that. Put this in your journal, glue it in your journal, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.